Well, hey everybody. Man, I forgot my hat today. So aggravating. I left my house about 10 minutes from my house. I almost got when I was pulling in here and I said, man, I forgot my hat. And the sun's going in and out of the clouds, so it's gonna be aggravating. But anyway, all right, so today, testing grounds. These are testing grounds now, mainly. And I come out here some in the winter time and some in the summer or whatever, but anyway, on my Saturday videos. But I like to use this now for my testing Tuesday videos. I have two metal detectors now. Y'all know I have two of the Simplex detectors. I have the old SP24 coil. I'm gonna do one good final test on this before I pass it on to Chris. He gets this coil for his Simplex, and I also have the SP22 coil, the brand new one. And I'm gonna do some testing with these. Kind of already started a little bit, but I'm gonna do some testing with these and just test the difference between the SP24 and the SP22. So we're gonna get out here, do some tests, find out the difference, and we'll bring you along. So this is what we're going to do. We'll use the SP24 and let you hear something and let you hear the target, and then I'll pull out the 22 and go over it with it, let you hear that, let you see how it performs there, and then I'll try to figure out what it is and we'll go from there. All right, I got my first decent target here, showing 72, 73. I'm going to do a little Garrett wiggle, as they call it. Looks like it's right there. So I'm gonna get the other metal detector, see how it does when it comes to performing. Yeah, whatever it is, it's right there at that little blade of grass right there. I got this one. All right, it's showing a 72 solid. No, it's even showing 74, 71. All right, let's see how it does when it comes to pinpointing. A lot of times you want to go two different ways. Look at that. Still got a 71, 70. So there's definitely something here. Let's go ahead and dig it out and see what it is. This is the tarp grommet. This is worth absolutely nothing. But anyway, it's a tarp grommet. But that's a 72, 73 on the SP24. And it rang up a solid 72 and then bumped down to 71 with the SP22. So, alright. Junk, but we'll keep moving. Alright, I have a target here I don't like to really dig. It's all over the charts. I'm thinking it's some sort of a bottle cap. It's just everywhere. But I wanted you to see how it acted. So I have some low tone with some low numbers, but I get that high tone in there as well. The bad thing is I don't have my stinking shovel. I left that thing at the house, so I left my hat and my shovel at the house. So I'm having to use my hand digger. So I want you to hear the target, hear the difference, and see what it sounded like with the SP22 compared to the SP24. So let's do that. That's the 24. So let's see what the 22 is going to tell us. So now this here is just saying 16. Oh, then I moved. It gave me a high tone. Shot up into 78. They're acting pretty much the same. They're performing well. Let's see if I. It's not that deep. It's about 3 inches, maybe 4. I think I'm going to dig it out. Just see what we got. Alright, let's do it. I got a piece of tin foil here. And it was just right on, I mean, it was maybe 1.5 inches. And I pried it out and it come right out of there. Let's see if that's all I was hearing or if there's something else in here. We'll check both detectors. I'm hearing, you know, a little bit of chatterness. But I got the sensitivity all the way up. I dropped that sensitivity down. Literally quiet. Yeah. That's what it was. Just a little piece of tin foil. The way it was shaped, how it was laid in there, it would give a high tone, low tone. So let's check that 24 to see how it sounds with it. Alright, that was it, y'all. Look at that. Very, very quiet. Now I want to show you one thing difference. I had the sensitivity all the way up with a 22, and it was giving me a little bit of chatter. Listen to this. 24, absolutely no chatter at all going over it. So, and that's this sensitivity is all the way up. I dropped the sensitivity 1. I mean, it's silent. So there's your difference as well when it comes to chatteriness on the ground. There you go. So But anyway, let's keep moving. All right, so I got another one here. It's kind of jumpy. Again, this is all up to you whether you want to dig something like this or not. You know, it's all up to you. But I'm gonna tell you, that's a 31, 29. It's bumping up to 42. I mean, that's nickel. It's also pull tab range, but it's also gold. So you kind of have to make a decision and say, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and dig this or whatever. But it's jumping to me a little bit too much to be anything really great like a nickel or gold. But I want to dig it out. It's just right underneath the surface, right there. Let's get the 22. Let's see what it sounds there. Yeah, it's showing more of a 33, 42, 34, 31. Whatever it is right there. So we're going to dig it out. Here's what we had. This was that target just now, and it was a zipper pull. And, you know, that's, you know, you're hunting somewhere. That right there would consider a relic. Not really, but, you know, a modern relic. But I mean, that's the kind of stuff you would miss if you don't dig this stuff, is you got your zipper pull. But it was given those ranges of a nickel and also a pull tab and even some gold. Kind of had a feeling that it wasn't either of the three. I mean, I had a feeling it could be a pull tab, but yeah, popped out the old zipper pull there. So again, let's keep moving. Again, this is just a training video. I'm trying to show people that have the 22 and the 24 that have this question whether they want to, you know, get the other coil. I'm trying to answer your questions because I mean, I want to know the answer to, you know, what do you do there? So, all right, let's keep moving. So let me give some kudos out there to one of our other YouTubers that puts out great content with the Simplex. Aqualand Relics up in, I believe they're in Massachusetts, as a matter of fact. But man, Mike up there has been putting out great content, showing people more about the Simplex, how it reacts to different targets, and that's awesome. Mike, good job. Great job there. Also another one out there, and y'all probably, if you watch my stuff, I'm sure you watch this other lady. Her name is, or her channel is Simplex Guru, and I've actually learned some stuff from her. So I guess between Aqualand Relics, Simplex Guru, and I guess if you want to learn something from me, if you have a Simplex, then those are the channels I would look at. There's probably more out there. That's just the ones that come to my mind, because Mike's doing great stuff talking about that Simplex. I can't remember her name, but Simplex Guru doing a great job on her channel, and I'm, you know, mediocre. But anyway, I'm just trying to show you what the differences are between these two coils, because you might be in the market, you might have the stock coil and say, well what's the SP24 coil do? How does it perform? How does the SP22 coil perform? That's why I'm putting this video out there. So anyway, I know that's all you're seeing. You're not really seeing those cool relics like Aqualand Chigger pulls out, or Nugget Noggin pulls out. But I'm trying to teach you, if you have a Simplex, I'm trying to teach you how to use that machine, and I'm trying to show you gear for that detector. So, but anyway, I want to finish up, do 2 or 3 more targets here, and matter of fact, I've got to go work night shift tonight, so I got to go home, get me a quick shower, and go jump in that bed and get me a little rest, because I got to work all night. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video so far, and if you have, click that like button. All right, y'all, I got what I think is a penny. I don't know. I could be wrong. But it's showing 68 pretty solid. Showing 65 as well. Alright, it's coming off of it right there. Let's get that 22, see what it does. Alright, so this is showing 67, 68, 69. Alright, let's see how she does when it comes to pinpointing. About the same. It's right in there. So. Alright, right there. We're going to dig right in front of my toe. Alright, y'all, I did the test again. It was coming off the sound right here. Listen here. So it's right here. I'm gonna dig it out right here. All right, guys, something cool. It's a key. Good deal. Got a key. IL Company, Independent Lock Company. Cool. ILCO, Independent Lock Company. It's made in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. This here, it's bouncing a little bit, but it's a definite high tone. 6973. Almost sound like there's something else there as well. We'll see. Now I hear some iron grunt there as well. So let's pull out the 22 coil, go over the same target, and let's see what it's saying. It's showing 7780. It's also showing 91. So now if I was a betting man and I was on the lake, I'd tell you this is a bottle cap. But I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna dig it out and we'll find out what it is exactly. It's a wire. It's a wire. Oh well. Alright, so that was throwing them off, both of them. So let's get them all kind of crazy numbers. But hey, when you're relic hunting, you're gonna find goofy stuff. You're gonna have goofy signals and iffy signals, but it'll turn out to be something decent. This right here is showing up upper 70s. I believe it's a dime or a penny. It's right there, I believe. All right, this one's bumping up into 91. All right, we're gonna pinpoint it. All right, these two pinpoint in different places. Right in front of my toe is where the Simplex pinpointed. This is pinpointing right there in front of that discolored leaf, or that discolored blade of grass right there. So they're a little bit off. And when it comes to pinpointing, one pinpoints about 1.5 inches away from the other one. Does that get you pretty close to digging? Sure. Actually, it pinpoints a little bit over to the left. So you got Simplex kind of down here, and you got the other coil kind of up in this region. So, but anyway, we're just going to dig out this plug right here, and we're going to see where this target is. And my second piece of U.S. currency, and it is a dime. And as I went back over the hole and where I put the actual plug, I said it was in the area of this blade of grass here, and I dug the hole here, but it was actually right over here. So I was a little bit off when it comes to the pinpointing. We're going to cover this hole back up. I don't know what year this is. Maybe it'll fit in that book that we're going to give away at the end of the year. That dime was right there, and let's keep moving so you kind of see the numbers for that dime. I had a feeling it was probably a dime this time, but let's keep going. All right, so this is probably going to be one of my last ones. I'm probably going to do one more after this, but I got one jumping here. It's wanting to stay 91, but it jumps up to 94, 93, 95. But right here it's showing 81, 89. Same target. I don't believe it's a quarter. Alright, I believe it's right there. Right there. Now I'm going to put a flower or a rock or something there. Then we'll compare the pinpointing real quick with the 22, and then we'll look at the numbers. You see there, that rock down there, that's where I believe, that's where the Simplex thinks the target is. Alright, these numbers are 92, so 81. They're both pinpointing a little bit different. That's very interesting. There's definitely a difference between these two coils. That pinpointer, or this pinpointing and this coil thinks the target is right in front of my toe, right there. I managed to find one more penny, or find a penny, and it was an old copper penny. I say old, you know, older than 83. 1980 think it's a 79, 78 something. There it is. And yeah, there's a definite difference between the 22 and the 24 coils when it comes to pinpointing. One was saying it was, you know, they had it off by like 1.5 inches. So that's not bad. I mean, you can still pinpoint to the point where you can dig a plug and then you can use your pinpointer. So which one was actually right on that one, I don't know, because the way I dug my plug, it could have moved it and shifted the coin around in the dirt. So not really sure there. All right, I've been fooled before, but I'm going with it. See that 91? Does anybody know what that is? Look, I'm moving sideways and look. It's showing 91 all day. And it's about 2 to 3 inches down. So it's right there. There's a quarter there. All right, this is showing 92, 93, and 95 with the SP22 coil. This showing 88, 89, 91, 86. Oh, perfect way to know. There was the 22. They're both pretty accurate. It's right underneath this coil, or right underneath the pinhole. And there it is. It's a quarter. How about them apples? Let's see what year. 1990. Cool deal. All right, so pinpoint accuracy, very similar, very close. So kudos to Nokta Makro. They got those coils right when it comes to the pinpointing. They were both very accurate. Depth about the same as well. So yeah, locked right on. Those 91, 90. The 22 coil, 89, 88, 91. So it kind of bounces a little bit. But that SP24 right there, it does 91 on the money just about every time for a quarter. All right, everybody. Well, the day was fun. It really was. Like I said, I knew I didn't have a lot of time to dig out here. But anyway, just testing this SP22 coil versus the SP24. And this will probably be the only time I get to do this particular video between testing these two. And mainly what I was looking at, you really can't do depth. And I'm going to show you the depth, or have showed you the depth with the red bucket on the SP24 coil. But I'm going to pass this SP22. The SP24 now goes to Chris, and I'm probably going to buy one of these again in another month or two, just that way I have it on hand. Because honestly, I still like the SP24 coil better, in my opinion. But this one does good. Don't get me wrong. The SP22 coil does just fine, and it will find you relics and things like that. But I am curious. I am curious about depth, out looking for relics, and I plan on getting out there and doing some relic hunting very soon. Here in just a couple weeks, we should start hitting some of our properties. We got several lined up, so really looking forward to that, and getting out there and finding some cool stuff with these machines. But anyway, kicking off the fall 2021 season, looking for relics. But the coolest thing I think I found was that old key. But yeah, it's always fun to find coins. But yep, didn't find a nickel today. But anyway, hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a good day. God bless. We'll see you next time. And always remember to treat other people how you want to be treated.